Hey guys, it is Sunday. It's looking kind of nice out, clear sky. Walking by the streetcar, some cars are trying to zip by while its lights are flashing. It's like, come on guys, learn to drive better than this. But yeah, going to the Freshco as usual. Got some sausages, and then I decided not to get those strawberries. And some Coke Zero. I price matched it, but it's $3 now? That's crazy. Seems like everything's going up in price. $1.70 for the name, or like the house brand. Wild. Yeah. When the down escalator was off, I was listening to a podcast recently. They were talking about how our brains are like little prediction machines. We're constantly predicting things. And one of the things they said is that if you walk down an escalator that is off, you might feel the sensation of movement because your brain is used to just being moved when you're on an escalator. And if it's off, it's like your brain will still kind of predict that you're going to get moved. So, I don't know. Try to pay more attention when you go down an escalator and see if you felt any movement when it was off. Personally, it didn't feel that weird to me. I knew that it was going to be off, and I don't know, I didn't feel that movement sensation. But anyways, played some Abiotic Factor in the afternoon, making some progress here. It's been cool. This game continues to be huge. And yeah. Anyways, Monday, I've been playing more Cairn, the rock climbing game. This kind of came out at the perfect time. Wasn't like looking forward to this game, and that I don't know, just wasn't paying attention. Kind of just dropped, and it's been good. Been getting some good, some satisfying gameplay there. Anyways, I got an email saying that I've got a flex delivery at the post office, so went and picked that up around the corner. That's nice. It is a 8-bit Do 64 style controller. So I'll talk about that more later. But yeah. Leaving the post office, I figured I'd go over to Freshco again. Why not? Looking at that guy biking around. Yeah. Still lots of drama online about how the bike lanes are not cleared. I don't know why some people are so quick to be like, you guys don't deserve it. It's winter. Don't bike right now. It's like, it's not that cold. Especially on a day like today where it's not that windy. And it's like, our taxes pay for it. So, don't you want what you paid for? Like, let's get them cleared. Anyways, looking around at Freshco, they started selling Compliments tortilla chips, which they're not priced as good as these other ones that they've had for a while. So I was like, man, it has been a while since I've eaten nachos. So I bought stuff to make some nachos. And yeah, salsa, classic. Yeah. Walking back, another dude riding a bike, hell yeah. The roads are pretty decent. I guess if you can, it's like the roads are like a meter narrower though. It still kind of blows. So yeah, the 8-bit Do 64 controller was a partnership with this Analog 3D, which uses an FPGA chip to emulate the hardware of an N64. So it has like full compatibility with the cartridges and the controllers. But it has like modern features and modern hookups to use on like a regular TV. And that thing seems really cool. That started like shipping out to people last year, and I was like, damn man, I kind of want one of these. Mostly for the nostalgia of it. But at like $270 US, I was like, yeah, that's too much. For what I would actually get use out of it. It's actually a pretty reasonable price for like an enthusiast piece of hardware. It's not uncommon for that kind of thing to be like $600. But yeah, the controller was like $50. So that felt like you know, I'm getting that tactile feel of like a new thing, but it's also the old thing. And like realistically, like N64 controllers aren't the greatest, but I have been really liking my 8-bit Do Ultimate Pro or whatever this one is. It's got the Hall effect sticks and stuff, and it's nice. So I'm a believer in the 8-bit Do company. Honestly, their controllers feel better than most of the first-party controllers that companies have been putting out. And yeah, booted up an emulator. I'm trying out Quest 64. I remember this game. One of my elementary school friends was like, Andrew, you gotta check this game out. And then he just like played Quest 64 and I watched him. And I'm like, I don't know, man. This doesn't seem that great. You're kind of just this little guy and you like cast spells at another little guy. And I mean, it's neat. I guess probably one of the earlier instances of like having this like freely walking around, but also it's like a turn-based combat strategy thing. So I don't know, probably not gonna like beat this, but it's neat to just check them out, you know. So I'll probably be checking out some other N64 games here and there, just cause it's kind of neat. Also, the controller, I mean, it effectively has 6 face buttons, so it'll be good if I ever want to do like a Genesis emulation to have a better approximation of that controller. Yeah. Later, guys.